Hey, what's up? I just finished installing a rear overhead Molle panel. If you want to take a look at it, you'll see that it attaches on either side of the vehicle where the factory hooks used to be. These factory hooks to be exact. And it was a super simple install, basically 3 bolts on each side. It's just one solid Molle piece constructed of some type of nice steel and black powder coated. And the one thing that I liked about this particular setup versus some of the other ones I've seen is that it does not require the side panels that go over the windows. In my 4th gen 4Runner, I had those side panels and I had a shelf system. The thing that I didn't like about those was that it blocked a lot of your view out of the rear windows, as well as when you're driving out of the rear view mirror, everything just kind of cluttered up and obstructed the view. This one, you can't even see from the front at all, and I'm still going to be able to hang some attachments as I desire when I'm camping out of the back, you know, to hang like a iPad screen so I can watch movies back here. But stay tuned, check out this install video you're about to see. Super simple, couple of hand tools. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to comment, like, and seize life and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so I'm about to get started on the overhead Molle panel, and this is it right here, all one piece. The design construction is pretty simple. Have 2 brackets that are going to go on either side. One's got an R, one's got an L. We'll figure that one out. And just some basic mounting screws, hardware. All you're really going to need is a 10mm socket, standard Allen key, or an Allen key bit. So first step is to come up here, because in installing this Molle panel, it's only going to take the place of these 2 hooks, and so this is where you'll need your 10mm socket. Put that to the side, because you never know, you might reuse it. So that makes sense why one side must line up a specific way. Looks like you have the hole where the threaded bolt is going to go into, and then this is some type of additional way to just secure it from moving. So let's dry fit it. Let's see if I can get it in there. Okay. Interesting. Looks like I'm really gonna have to start by putting the bolt in first, so that'll cinch it up, because this rectangle piece kind of sits off of the headliner a little bit. So they gave you these specific bolts, and that's what you'll need your Allen key for. Alright, get that started. That's why I like using an Allen key bit on here, because you can just tighten it a lot quicker. Got that cinched up pretty good. I'm going to leave it a little loose, because I'm sure I'm going to have to do some adjustments on both sides. Basically repeat the process on this side. And just to reiterate, on the back side, you have your hole where the bolt's going to come through, and then this is just like a metal stud sticking out. And that's where, as you can see on the back side of this, it's kind of just like this pointed clip, so I guess it keeps it from turning by having a little stability. But again, if you see real close in here, like this metal stud doesn't even reach inside of that hole. So a design on this could be to extend this out a little bit, but I guess they're assuming that once I get the bolt in and really tighten it down, that it is going to cinch up in there. And it looks like this piece has a dimple here and an opening so that it can sit flat. Go ahead, just kind of hand tighten that, get it started. And then you could use the Allen key and put it in here, but it just takes longer, so I like having the same size Allen bit. So now that both of these sides are up, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and kind of dry fit it, see what the adjustments are gonna need. I do like this design because it's got this little lip so that this doesn't go flush to the roof. It kind of leaves it a little bit of a pocket up here so that as you're screwing things into these holes in the Molle or using, you know, the square cutouts for different type of webbing, that it's not rubbing on the headliner. You actually have some room to install attachments. We'll see how this goes. Now this may be a little tricky if you're trying to do it by yourself. Looks like the holes are lining up. Okay. So they've given you 4 little bolts and some washers. So I'll probably have to start with one on each side just so that I can get up there, and then I'll maneuver it. What's nice, I'm already noticing, is that there's a hole in here so that then you can tighten up that first bolt for this a little bit better. It's an interesting little design. Okay. Luckily this thing's not too heavy. Okay, get one. All right, pro tip, use the top of your head to hold it up. And look, it's coming together pretty good, even though I only have 2 screws in. You can kind of see the fitment. All right, now I'm basically just hand tightening all these bolts up, using my head to kind of support it. But that's the whole install. Super simple. Basically 3 bolts on each side. This is your Molle panel.